Hi, my name is Ed Kenny, and I'm going to show you what it is to become a community solar customer with Common Energy. The whole goal is to lower emissions, bring real savings to your community. Common Energy provides new opportunity to bring real savings and lower the emissions to your community directly through government programs, including New York, Maryland, Massachusetts, and Illinois, and other states, have enabled the public for the very first time to support clean energy and save money through guaranteed programs. Common Energy has built a platform that enables virtually everyone and anyone who lives in these areas to connect to these solar farms, these projects, and save money. Let's show you how this works. So you have a community that lives in a utility footprint. We're talking any residential meter, okay? It could be a owner of a home or a renter, doesn't matter. These folks are able to actually connect to a solar farm that's being built. You've probably seen some on the side of a highway. You've seen a big field filled with solar panels. Well, those are called community solar fields, okay? These are government programs. They're obviously in compliance and regulated, and they're there for the benefit of all of the people that live in those areas, okay? So we harness the energy from the sun through these solar panels, and we deliver that energy into what's called the utility grid, okay? So more green energy is coming from the solar fields into the electric grid. Then the utility company calculates how much green energy came in and gives a monetary credit to the actual subscriber for their participation in the farm. Really awesome concept. It really takes away from having to go get solar and put it on your house. It achieves the same thing, just without all the work and without all the financing, without all the stuff that goes along with installing solar panels. And it also accommodates folks that don't have the ability to get solar panels on their home, renters, people that don't have the right, size house or, credit or whatever reason why they can't get solar. Common Energy is the facilitator for all of this to work. So Common Energy is a value-based company committed to serving the public. The mission is to accelerate the adoption of clean energy. We're very closely with the states, the New York Public Service Commission, the Maryland Public Service Commission, and we are officially a community solar provider, serving thousands of customers today and saving more and more money and making more and more of an impact. We have a lot of awards that we're winning for doing what we're doing, contributing to the overall renewable energy consumption in our country. You can go to our website and check out the press section and see all the different news releases. We have an incredible board of directors, an amazing executive team that have years and years upon experience in the renewable energy sector. A very impressive group of individuals that have come together to really scale the adoption of renewable energy locally. These are some examples of what solar farms look like, the ones that we're currently managing right now. Okay, these are the programs that are bringing clean energy to the local economy. Bowie, Maryland, Carthage, New York. You got Fishkill, New York, Hancock, Maryland. These are beautiful fields set up on agricultural land typically, and all the people from that utility are able to plug into these farms and simply share in the benefits of saving money and helping the environment. So Common Energy operates with the approval of all the states. Obviously, in New York State, you can go on to the state websites and you can learn all about community energy and how the state has offered this to residents to help benefit and also bring more renewable energy. So New York and Maryland, you can go to the Public Service Commission and check out all the program details. These are the states that we're in, the blue states, and the ones that we have our eye on for moving into in the future. You can actually see a list of the actual utilities that we're currently have farms and where customers can currently enroll today, both in New York and Maryland. So let's show how customers save money with Common Energy. So you sign up with Common Energy. The enrollment process is totally free. It doesn't cost anything, and it takes about 5 minutes to enroll. Okay. Once you've signed up with Common Energy, your utility bill was $150. Common connects your account to the local solar project through technology. Then you receive the clean energy credit on your bill, and the developer is willing to give a 10% discount to the customer for their enrollment, for their stepping into and being part of that farm. So you're guaranteed 10% discount on your electricity bill for 20 years. So now, instead of $150, you're paying $140. The 10% goes towards all your supply, delivery, and transmission. It doesn't get included in the taxes and ancillary charges. So I like to say it's guaranteed 1 month of free electricity every year for 20 years just for being enrolled in the program. It's very simple, very easy. So the sign-up process I mentioned earlier is about 5 minutes. It's very simple to do, but you want to be prepared for when you do enroll because there's a few things you will need. First thing is you go to the website and the link provided, and you click check availability. Put in your zip code, check availability. Then you'll be able to pick your utility, and you'll put your first and last name and your email. Then you click next, and it's actually going to show you exactly what project you are going to be tied to. So you're going to be connected to the project. You're going to know exactly where it is. You could drive to it. You could touch it. You could take a picture in front of it. It's awesome. Connects you to the program. Then you're going to want to put in your utility account information, your login credentials. This example is Central Hudson, but whatever your utility is, Baltimore Gas and Electric, National Grid, whatever it is, you put in your username and password. If you do not have that, you can create an online utility account, right click below. As long as you have your bill with you, you can sign up your utility account. And then once you have those credentials, you can log in. And what happens is Common Energy then connects your account directly to the solar farm. It knows how much of the solar farm that you're going to need to offset your electricity and how much will be the credit towards your account. Okay, so that's a critical component. And then the last part is the payment part. So going forward, once you've enrolled, you're no longer going to be paying the utility company for your electric bill. You're going to be paying Common Energy. Okay. The reason for this is because Common Energy settles up with the developers and the credits and the utility. They've synced the account together and they're going to make the payments on your behalf. Great news here is that the payments are going to be 10% less than they normally would be for 20 years. So you have 3 different options for providing payment information. They don't deal with checks or cash. They don't have bills that they send out. It's all done online. So the first way is an automatic payment through ACH, which would be like if you looked at your check, you would have an ABA number and an account number. You would just type that into the system. Common Energy would be able to link the two together, and they'd be able to pull the money directly out once a month. You get a $25 credit automatically for that, for signing up via that way. It's paperless. The second way is through a bank link. If you choose that option, a list of the major banks' logos will show up. You'll click your bank's logo, and then you'll put in your username and password, and that will sync the two accounts together. So we will automatically debit that account once a month. The third option is credit card option for those who don't feel comfortable with their banking information or are okay with the credit card getting hit once a month and you know you have the control over when you pay the credit card. You can do that. The only downside to that is that the credit card companies charge a processing fee of 2.9%. So that really takes away from your 10% guaranteed savings and brings it down to 7.1%. So you're still saving money, but it's not the pure 10%. But it gives you a little more flexibility, a little more control. A lot of times I tell customers, hey, go ahead, sign up for the credit card option if you feel more comfortable. And then after you go through your first billing cycle, then you'll understand it and you'll be able to call up the company and switch it to ACH or bank link, and you'll automatically still get the credit. Okay, once you've enrolled successfully, you're done. And now you have a back office of that you can log into at any time, and you'll see what the kilowatt usage is. You'll see what your savings are to date, what your forecasted savings will be over the 20 years. and you'll always be updating that. You'll always have access to your electricity bill from the utility. You'll have a PDF there every month. So you'll always be able to see what you would have paid and what you are paying. You'll be able to see that 10% savings every single month. So the full transparency is there. And you'll also be able to see what your contribution is to the environment. You'll be able to see what you've been able to do, and you'll also be able to see the farm that you're on and the results of what you've done. The coolest part about this is real renewable energy that's local to your market. When you participate in a farm, you're really doing something to generate more renewable energy. You'll be excited, absolutely, as a customer, because your neighbors are going to be paying 10% more than you do for your electricity. And you have the ability to go out there and refer customers. This is just a straight 50-50 referral program. You share this with your friends or family or neighbors. Every customer that you refer it to, you get $50 as a credit, and they also get $50 as a credit for becoming a customer. So if you share 5 customers and they all become customers, you'd get $50 times 5 customers, that'd be $250. If you share 10 times and you get 10 customers, they give you actually $100 per customer, an extra $500 bonus. So it's really worth it to go out there and spread the good news. Obviously, this is a state program, so it's really great to be able to educate people about a state program that's available to them and also be able to get credits from that for your bill. So your bill is going to come. You can always log into your utility account like you always have, or you can log into Common and you can see what your bill would have been. You'll see the one line item that changes that shows the actual community net metering adjustment, the credit that shows up on your bill. You can see it right here. And then you'll also get a statement of savings by Common Energy. Okay, this is going to show the savings that you got and what your impact is on the environment. So in this case, your bill was $149.43 if you look at the top kind of left area. And then you'll see what the savings is from being part of that community solar farm. It's $13.21. The net result is your new bill is $135.81. Pretty awesome for a free government program that's available to everybody. You took advantage of it. Congratulations. So and there are no fees, there's no long-term contracts, there's no penalties. If you move, you can take it with you as long as you are staying in the footprint of Common Energy and the solar farms. This is not a third-party supplier. It has no impact on third-party supplier. If you're with a third-party supplier now, you stay with them, nothing changes. You're just getting a flat 10% savings. That's it. So in Maryland, everyone at a minimum is 10%, but they have a special program that's written into the law by the government of the state government here in Maryland, that if you're considered to be low to moderate income, you actually get a benefit of 25% discount instead of 10%. So you can see the list here, how many people are in the household versus what's considered to be low income or moderate income. As you can see, the more people that are dependents in the household, the more the income level goes up. So if you qualify for that, there are ways at the end of the enrollment that you can let Common Energy know, and they will ask you to provide some proof of that. And once you provide the proof, then you will get 25% off. And all you have to do is qualify one time, and you get the full 25% for the entire 20-year period. You don't have to continue to confirm or anything. So that's a very significant opportunity to save even more. So that's really it. That's the whole concept of becoming a customer. Congratulations if you're watching this and you found out about this program. Get enrolled. It takes 5 minutes to do so, and we look forward to servicing you in the future. Thanks so much.